Well, good morning. I have the honor and privilege of doing the work that I get to do. Thank you for letting me do this. But I get to meet wonderful partners like Pastor Lara and Zulma. Where are you, Zulma? Here she is, front row. And these are friends of ours from Puerto Rico, but also Lara serves as the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship Coordinator of Global Missions. Did you get that? Pastor Lara oversees 49 field personnel that serve in 18 different countries all over the world, as well as CBF's disaster relief ministries and chaplaincy work. She is coming into this role. She came in February of 2023, so it's fairly new. I'm sure it feels like you're learning every day. And so, Lara, I want to know why did you say yes to CBF and to this role in particular?
I had to.
Okay.
Something that I learned very young in my life is that once you say yes to Jesus, then it's a permanent yes. So that's the first answer. But really, I was really overwhelmed by the way that CBF from its beginnings have been doing missions. Like I mentioned in the class this morning, more in a holistic approach where we come to work alongside the people when we recognize that God is at work in the local setting where we go, and that we are able to, we seek through the Holy Spirit guidance to discern the way that God is at work in these different locations and how to support the work that is happening there. And that really touched my heart because that's exactly where my heart has been in terms of missions.
So some of you in this room know the ways in which we have partnered with CBF for decades. Some of you are new to Wilshire, and so the Cooperative Baptist Fellowship, those words may mean nothing to you. And so I want to share with you from the perspective of our missions ministry and budget, the ways that we give and support CBF. So it's important to know that we give undesignatedly to CBF for their overall operations. We give a significant offering to what CBF calls the offering for global missions, which helps support the long-term presence of these 49 field personnel that serve all over the world. And then the third way that we support CBF field personnel in particularly is that we serve as an encourager church to 2 field personnel directly. Elkat Rodriguez, who serves at the Texas-Mexico border, and Christine Browder, who is serving as well. Those are the ways in which we have bought into the vision and mission of CBF. And Lara, with all of the challenges that exist around the world, the things that we see from the news every day, where are you finding hope amidst such turmoil and disaster and war? And maybe where are our field personnel finding hope in that?
I have to say that what brings me hope is very similar, if not the same, that brings our field personnel hope, and is to see how people's lives are being transformed in different ways. In ways of seeing themselves as a person of value to God, in ways that they're being transformed, their circumstances, so that they're able to have a better quality of life, or in their circumstances, in their physical world, so that they feel health, probably for the first time in a long time. It's hope when you see people that strive, people who succeed in so many different ways, when you see children that probably otherwise will not be able to have access to certain things, in education or other things, and you see that through the ministries and programs that our field personnel have, they're able to have access to things that otherwise they will not have. But it's not only the children, it's the family. Again, we think about it in a holistic way. It's not just the child, it's the mother, it's the father if the person is present. It's also a way of how transforming communities to be more resilient, to have ways of improving their quality of life as a community, not because we come to tell them what to do, but because we help them identify their strengths and how to work together to improve their quality of life. That gives me hope. Every time I see, yesterday actually, we were with Elket, and we had the opportunity to go to one of these, his partners' churches and visit with people who have just arrived, and seeing what the way they spoke about how God has touched their lives, how they felt safe, they felt secure, they felt welcome, they felt loved. And that's what the gospel is about.
So as a church that supports CBF financially, what are other ways that we could support you or the work of CBF Global Missions?
Definitely, you have been great supporters in our offerings, and that's great. Please keep giving offerings, please. We want not only to sustain those that are currently in the field, but we want to be able to do more and send more people to go and serve in these places. But I would say that your prayers are very important. Pray for our field personnel, pray for the office staff, pray for our chaplains and pastoral counselors, pray for those that are willing and able to respond in the midst of different disasters here and abroad. That is praying for global missions. And I would also say, if you have the opportunity, go. Go in a mission trip. Go support our field personnel. We have people in the States and we have people abroad. So have the opportunity to be there, to see firsthand what they're doing. And I know that the Holy Spirit will touch your heart. And you will be able to understand even more and even better what is being done across the world.
Well, thank you for being here. Pastor Laura and Zulma will be with us for lunch, so you're welcome to say thank you. Are you a hugger?
Yes.
Okay. Welcome to give hugs if you want.
I'm Puerto Rican, Heather.
I know. I asked the wrong question. It's fine. We will be going to Puerto Rico, just a quick plug, February 22nd through 28th to do another disaster relief trip. If you're interested, you could let me know. But thank you for being here. We look forward to eating lunch with you and enjoying your company.
Thank you.